Howdy, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? I'm very, very excited about this video. So, I started a new series copying what I'm doing on some of my other channels, especially my Russian channel, where I'm just looking at some random cities, and I ask you to write comments each time to suggest where to look next. So we're going to start off with Boston today, as someone very kindly suggested it, and then we'll look at some other places that were suggested. If you want your hometown or state or somewhere in particular looked at in a future episode in this series, then please write a comment and also drop a like on this video so that it goes out to more people. Only if you enjoyed it, obviously. Okay, so Boston, we'll start off with Boston. My really good friend went there and she highly recommended I go there. The last one we looked at New York City. So it's another big city on the East Coast. Officially the city of Boston is the capital and most populous city of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in the USA, and the 24th most populous city in the country. Really, I thought it'd be much higher. The city proper covers 48.4 square miles, with a population of 675,000 in 2020, also making it the most populous city in New England. So if you don't know how this series works, sit back, stick your headphones in, relax, and I'm going to look at the photos provided by Google Maps, and we'll spend a couple of minutes looking over this city, and then we'll move on to the next. Okay, this is the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. I'm noticing here the statue of a Native American. I can't get in, I can't close. Excuse me, I can't zoom in to see any more info about it, but that's pretty cool. I love this sort of contrast between the sort of greenery here and the water, and then the high-rise buildings in the back, but not just all, skyscrapers. You've got this, looks like a church, and then some sort of buildings maybe from the 40s, and then the high-rise, so it's like nature, and then sort of that was probably built there, over 100 years ago, then less, then more modern here. It's very interesting. Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. That looks really, the style here looks almost sort of Arab. Oh, Boston Children's Museum. How interesting. Hands-on exhibits and play spaces. Yeah, I was going to say, I bet it's quite... oh no, I thought there was snow for a second. It was just the lights reflecting on the water. But I bet it is cold in the winter though, isn't it? Because it's north of New York City, right? If I get my geography correct. Just double check. Yeah. Oh, it's not... Yeah, it's still enough though to make it really cold. Fenway Park. Fenway Farms, fresh product. It's a model museum of science. The Paul Revere House. That's really pretty. Beacon Hill. the French be Fanay, whole marketplace. Fanayou, I don't know how to say. Good British weather there you got, I can see. You can hear the wind outside as well, probably. Now we're inside the Museum of Fine Arts. Public garden. Make way for ducklings, what's that? I don't know. There's a funky dome on top. So I'm just thinking it's 600,000. Boston is approximately twice the size of Swansea where I grew up. But it's got this sort of small city charm about it. I don't know, maybe you can correct me. The conversation I had with my friend about Boston was that I said, oh, I'd like to go to New York, but I'm scared it's just too busy. And she said, well, go to Boston then, because it's really beautiful, really nice, and just a lot calmer. I wonder if you agree. Is that the water that's set on? Wow. Or is that cobble streets? I can't tell. What's it saying? City Hall Plaza. Can't be water. No, this must be cobble streets and maybe in the rain. It looked like a pond or something. Oh yes, definitely not water. Oh, I see. It's like bricks. Strange. We don't have this expression, City Hall. So whenever I hear it, I always think of like American movies. They say, take me to City Hall. What do we have instead? Just town council, maybe? Council buildings. And the council buildings are always really drab affairs as well. Built in the 60s out of just concrete. They don't have like any architecture in them. I mean, this looks like a brand new building here. Oh, Chinatown. It's in traditional, I can't read it. Oh, it's Taiwanese, so that's why it's in traditional. Hot pot. Oh, I'd love Taiwanese hot pot right now. Oh, what's that? That's a really easy Xing. Shang. It's like buying and selling, maybe. Huan Yingning, welcome you. If you've never been to Taiwan, you should go. It's lovely. That's an impressive arch. Where are we? Well, I could look at Boston all day. Good shout. Thanks for the suggestion. Okay. Thank you, Boston. Bye for now. Now, where else was mentioned? Oh, yeah. I can't say it properly. Houston. As a Welsh person, I want to say this is Houston. That's how we would say OU. Houston, I think it's pronounced. So we've gone down to Texas. Texas. Houston is a large metropolis in Texas, extending to Galveston Bay. It's closely linked with the Space Center, the Coastal Visitor Center at NASA's Astronaut Training and Flight Control Complex. The city's relatively compact downtown includes the Theater District, home to the renowned Houston Grand Opera, and the Historic District with 19th century architecture and upscale restaurants. I hear it's really nice, so I'm excited to take a look. Okay. Almost look like shooting stars for a second. No, they're obviously planes. It's a weirdly nice picture, even though it's sort of cars and road and buildings. It's just beautifully framed. My little man's in the middle. Oh, yeah. Is it Houston City Hall? We're near to. That's obviously not the City Hall, that's a church, but. Tacos con sabor. Trail burgers pop up. Bagby Street. Oh wow, that's impressive. Yeah, Houston City Hall. City Hall Annex. It's a rather large building. It's apparently the aquarium there. Buffalo Bayou Park. Oh look, those flowers, they're beautiful. This must be the museum. Houston Museum of Natural Science. Discovery Green. NASA surely. Space Center. Yeah. Close-up look at the US space program. Oh, cool. Meet an astronaut. Can't see what it is though. Some legs. I am really into, I gotta say it correctly, astronomy. Apparently a couple of years ago in a video I said I was really into astrology by accident. Which I also am, but I don't admit that in public. Hello, strange face man. So we're actually like inside. How cool. I would love it there. Houston Arboretum and Natural Center. Trails and activities in natural settings. Oh, it's messed up. It does that every now and again. Museum. Museum District. Contemporary Arts Museum. There's a noisy car going past, sorry. Geese or ducks? I think geese in Herman Park. What's that? That is so funky. Contemporary Arts Museum. Oh, okay. Contemporary Arts Museum. That is so cool. Museum of Fine Arts still. Ooh, what's that? Oh wow, that is very cool. Green lights. Nice. So it's very close to the. Is that the Bay of Mexico? Gulf of Mexico, excuse me. Yeah, kind of. Oh, it more goes towards the bay, and then what's this? Natural harbour. West Bay, Jamaica Beach, Galveston Island, Moody Gardens. Oh, cool. Amusement park with hotel and attractions including aquarium, zip line, and paddle wheel boat. Can you hear the terrible wind outside? Sorry. Wow. There's a hairdo on that one. I hate jellyfish. They scare the life out of me. Are they orchids? If anyone knows, write a comment. Cool, okay. So thank you for the suggestion of Houston, Texas. Again, you drop me a line if you want me to do your city next. And the other suggestion I had was Oklahoma City in Oklahoma. Oklahoma City is the capital of the US state of Oklahoma, naturally. It's known for its cowboy culture and Capitol complex, surrounded by working oil wells. Oh wow. The reflecting pool and empty glass and bronze chairs of the Oklahoma City National Memorial recall the victims of the 95 bombing of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. The survivor tree, an American elm, nearly destroyed in the attack, is also part of the memorial. Oh wow, that is so nice. City Place. Again, loving the whole like much older building, kind of newer and then brand new. I really like the contrast. Oh, there be those howdy cowboys. National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. Oklahoma City Museum of Art. Frontier City. I'm guessing that's an amusement park. Yeah. Near the Amazon building, apparently. We have an Amazon building in Swansea. Oklahoma State Capitol. Oh, those buildings are so amazing, aren't they? And is that like next to an oil well? Oklahoma Railway Museum. Water park. Where's the water? Oh, Lake Hefner. Oh wow, so it's like there's a lake in the middle of the city. Lakeside, Edge Point, Lake Point, Lakeview, Lake Air, Silver Lake. Oh, there's a lot of water. Val Verde, Rosedale Gardens. Let's have a look at Rosedale Gardens. Pretty. And then you've got Quail Creek, Camelot Bel Air, Lake Hefner. Oh. That's a shame, I thought we could go. Oh, Lighthouse. The lake's so big, it's big enough for a lighthouse. Stars and Stripes Park. It's very cool. Oklahoma History Center. The City National Memorial and Museum. So set back on the water, is that intentional or is that always water? Because it doesn't look that deep. There's something really sombre about something built over water, isn't it? I don't know. Myriad Botanical Gardens. Oh yes, this is the memorial again. It's very touching. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is seriously cool. It can't be there, surely. Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. You guys have spent a lot of money on architecture. It looks really nice. There seems to be a lot of water involved in this city. It reminds me of, I've just been doing some videos on Sweden for my Swedish channel. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Some places in Sweden have, you know, lakes and canals going through the middle of the city. Such is the geography of Sweden. If you do enjoy these videos and you like Sweden, then go to my Swedish channel. There are lots of map videos like this, and I speak in English, so it's just all about Sweden. Is that the bridge? But this is in the daylight. Cute. Well, thanks for the suggestion, because I never would have thought to look at Oklahoma City, but I don't really know anything about it, but it is really, really nice. I shouldn't sound so shocked, should I? It's just I'm taken a little bit by surprise. I knew nothing about it, and I really like it. I love the modern architecture, and all of the different structures, and all of the water. Really pretty place. Thank you for the suggestion. If you want me to do your suggestion, then you need to write me a comment. Also, like the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Up here is how you subscribe to get videos like this every week. And I'll leave the previous video here, starting with New York and a couple of other places, just for you to click on when you're ready, if you're still not asleep. I hope you are. Okay guys, take it easy and thank you so much. Thanks as ever for all your support and your kind messages. Thanks everyone. Night night everyone.